crooked Muller's Sinister two grand jury scheme exposed. As the witch hunt of an investigation into President Trump continues, things are getting more ridiculous by the minute. It's becoming apparent that those behind this ludicrous attempt to attack our president are not even trying to pretend that they're not out to get him. Robert Mueller, the deep state sycophant who's leading the special counsel that is desperately trying to destroy President Trump, has taken an unprecedented step recently by impaneling two separate grand juries. This is unheard of, and it shows that Mueller is absolutely determined to cause damage to our president no matter what. In fact, Mueller has already impaneled a grand jury in Virginia before he decided to impanel a second one in Washington, D.C. According to two famed lawyer, Alan Dershowitz, this is clear evidence of a witch hunt, and if anyone would know, it would be him. Dershowitz pointed out that Mueller has selected the second grand jury based on location for a tactical purpose. Mueller's second grand jury, located in Washington, D.C., gives him an extremely high chance of stacking the deck further against President Trump by filling the jury with Democrats. According to Dershowitz, it would be hard to find an area in the United States where the odds of finding a left-leaning jury would be greater, and that's exactly what Mueller aims to do. By splitting the information between two grand juries, Mueller has given himself to ensure that President Trump and his administration will not get a fair trial. Also, by stacking the jury with Democrats and leftists, the goal is exceedingly clear. Mueller and his handlers want to make absolutely sure that they do as much damage to President Trump as possible. This is not the first instance in which Robert Mueller has proven himself to be completely biased against President Trump. His entire special counsel team is loaded with Hillary and Obama supporting Democrat sycophants, and he has vastly overreached his authority by looking into personal finance matters that have nothing to do with the investigation at all. Mueller and his team have proven themselves time and time again to be anything but fair or impartial, and are clearly gunning for President Trump. Since the beginning, Mueller has proven himself to not just be biased and agenda-driven, but unethical. His close friendship with former FBI Director James Comey, as well as the fact that he interviewed with President Trump to be the director of the FBI after Comey's dismissal, are two examples of that. The entire special counsel investigation is based on a disproven lie and is nothing more than an attempt to oust the president that the American people chose. How much more of this blatant tyranny are we the people expected to tolerate? The ruling elite class of establishment politicians, deep state operatives, the mainstream media, Democrat leftists, and GOP rhinos are in full-scale attack mode, and they're damned and determined to destroy President Trump. This absolute madness must end because it is ripping America apart at the seams. If the powers that be continue to undermine Trump, and by proxy the votes of every American who supported him, the results will be catastrophic. Absolutely. I mean, this has got to end. Somebody has to end this. I mean, and I know that Trump's hands are tied. Either Rosenstein or Sessions. Sessions has to unrecuse himself. This is total a disaster at this point. You know, continuous. He is cynical.